Now, fed up Tesco shoppers are demanding more manned tills after struggling to use self-service checkouts and missing human interaction with staff. A petition, which has already been signed by close to 110,000 folk, was launched by 69-year-old Pat McCarthy after she was forced to wait 30 minutes at her Tesco Extra to use a manned till after discovering 3/4 of the checkouts were self-service. Pat explained on her campaign page that self-service tills make her shopping experience physically difficult and overwhelming, and added that she missed chatting with the staff, particularly as she lives alone. Now, this isn't the first time a supermarket faced backlash over its unmanned tills. Back in 2015, Morrison's brought back staff at 1,000 express checkouts after it found 67% of customers felt nervous using self-scanning tills. But with companies like Amazon and Tesco even introducing checkout-free stores, the days of manned tills seem to be numbered. So, should supermarkets consider ditching self-service and bringing back till stuff? I want to hear from you on this. Dan at GBNews.uk, tweet me at GBNews, vote in our poll while you're there. But to help you make up your mind and to unpack their views, I'm joined by the TV personality Kim Woodburn, the author, lawyer and TV presenter Rebecca Jane, and the Green Goddess herself, fitness expert and journalist Diana Moran. Kim Woodburn, I absolutely despise these self-service tills. How do you feel about them?
Well, I don't like them at all because I'm not remotely technical. I can barely operate a telephone, so I'm a technophobe because I can't cope with it. But I can see the necessity for it. Don't like it. I mean, for instance, if you're in a queue, which can be extremely long, and you only have a few items with you, and you're able to go to this service checkout and be through while you're still looking at massive queues, I don't blame anybody. But the thing is, the stores are cutting down on staff. It's all done for economy. Obviously, they're saving on staff and so on and so forth. Another thing, that's what I must say. So it enables them to give us the food at a more reasonable rate. That's what they're saying. They also say, and we don't forget Tesco started this in, I think it was 22. They started this checkout. As I say, I loathe and detest it. But I will tell you something, Dan. Technology is here to stay, my love. You can like it, I don't like it. It's here to stay. But it has been helpful. My husband goes shopping and he said, I've only got 10 items. I'll pop onto there and get it done. Jolly good. But then for people like me, I can't operate the darn things. I've got to stand in the queue, dear. I mean, I'm beautiful, but I've got no brains. It goes on, doesn't it, dear? It does. But seriously, I don't like it, but I can see the necessity for it.
But some of these supermarkets, Rebecca Jane, don't even give you the option anymore to go to a till with a staff member. You have no problem with that, I'm told.
I don't have any problem with it. I think that those supermarkets are very few and far between. And actually what I have seen is more supermarkets getting rid of more of the self-service. I know that our local Boots has got rid of them, so I'm not shopping there anymore. As somebody
so you wouldn't shop somewhere if they didn't have a self-service option?
Would I shop somewhere if they don't have a self-service option? No, I try and avoid those places because I have a lot of social anxiety, and supermarkets are actually one of my biggest issues, if I'm honest. And so I do like to avoid them if they don't have self-service. And, if I could do a whole trolley load through, then I absolutely would. I mean, has anybody been to Aldi lately? The till checkout system there is absolutely anxiety-inducing, the way they chuck stuff straight at you. It's not for me. It's too much stress, too much pressure. It's all too quick. I like to take my time. Look at get rid of the whole people at tills, please.
Diana Moran, you say absolutely not. Part of the human experience is speaking to people while you shop.
I absolutely hate it, having to go to the self-service. I really, really hate it. I do an occasional, quite a big shop, and therefore I want to take my time with somebody helping bag it up a little bit. And then by the time I've got my club card out, my bonus points being read, maybe I'm asking for some stamps as well, then I've got to find the bank card. I want time to do that, and I want to talk to somebody whilst I'm doing it. That's the nice experience.
Yes.
This other business I hate. I absolutely hate it.
And Rebecca Jane, look, I think I'm pretty good on technology, right? I'm a relatively early adopter. I'm sorry, some of these self-service tills are impossible to use.
I agree.
Temperamental is absolutely what they are. They really are. They need to get better with the technology. They need to make... I tell you what, listen, I am a self-proclaimed self-checkout expert. So go to Zara. They have got it down.
OK, Rebecca, hold that thought.
And you want to chat away to the cashier, I could strangle you.
Just make that point again, Kim. Sorry, we missed that.
I know what you mean, bless you, but not being in a queue. I'd shoot you. I'd hate it.
Rebecca?
You know when you're coming through, you see it's a busy day.
Yeah.
And we're all mad busy. And this woman, bless her, like yourself, bless you, I'm an idiot, saying, and how are you, and how are you? Today, we feel like saying, get on with it. So I wouldn't like a conversationalist. We never get our food, my love, but you're a sweet lady, not for me.
Rebecca Jane?
It's so strange. If you go to one of these self-checkouts...
Yeah, sorry, Kim, we missed the start of what you said because Rebecca was talking. So can you just repeat it?
I say you like the personal touch, to go to the shop and the lady says, how are you today? And I agree, it's lovely. But then it never just ends at that, you see, with a lady, because then she goes on, how's your husband? How's Aunt Fanny? How's this?
I see.
Now, when you're standing in a long queue and you choose, because you're feeling like you want a long conversation, I would shout down, come on! I couldn't stand it. It's too busy to have a conversation about your corns and how she's doing. Just thank you very much.
Okay,
go, my love.
So Diana...
It's too full in there. I haven't got the time.
Yeah.
Diana, Kim says you're just holding everyone up by having your little conversations at the till.
I'm not having a little conversation at the till. I'm just passing a comment as and when. But if you stand in one of these other wretched queues to do the self-till thing, you've got a woman in front of you. Her children are running around all over the place. She's lost control of the dog as well. Then something goes wrong. She has to ask for somebody to come and help her. It takes twice as long and with much more aggravation.
Rebecca?
So I agree with that. Right. A lot does go wrong. There's always a lovely lady, it's usually a lady, never a man, standing and saying, can you help me? I've just got to see to 3 others. I must agree with you on that.
Yes,
but
OK, Rebecca's got something to say, Kim.
You take a little bit of shopping up there. Surely you're not going to take it
I just want to
home.
go back to the technology point. You know what you were saying? That
I don't like technology, my love. I like good morning, how are you, Mrs.
Kim, give me a sec.
It's here to stay, lovey.
Kim, just let Rebecca come in.
Cut down on all the staff so they can offer you a food at a more reasonable price. It's here to stay, lovely. I don't like it any more than you do.
Rebecca?
Okay, Kim, listen. I've got a really good solution. Zara have an epic self-checkout system that helps all the people with the technology issues. You put your items on this thing, it automatically scans everything that you've got in your basket and it knows, so you don't have to do the scanning. So therefore, we've negated this problem of people not being able to use the self-checkout systems. And also, we don't, save the other tills for the people who want a conversation with somebody. Personally, absolutely not. I'm not up for that.
Could I just quickly say, though...
Yes, come in, Diana.
You don't go to Zara every week with a lot of items. You'll go there just once or twice.
And that's the problem, I think, Rebecca. Lots of the supermarkets haven't caught up with the right technology.
Different point of view to me.
I agree with you, Dan. They absolutely haven't, and they do need to get this up quicker because they've had this self-checkout system for quite some time, and they're really not with it. There's always errors and all the rest of it. But I prefer to deal with the errors and have a conversation with somebody. I am such a millennial. I will accept that. But unfortunately, this is the future, and we are going to have to deal with it.
Well, no, but the problem is, Kim, any time I try and do it, Kim, I have to end up speaking to someone anyway because it says, oh, you haven't scanned it properly, you haven't put your item in the bagging area, your item's in the wrong place, so I end up having to speak to someone anyway.
They realise the system they run leaves yourself wide open to theft and naughtiness. but they say that they can ride the storm with that. They seem to be able to make up the money somewhere, but they do admit that it does lead the way to naught is going on. But my love, they choose to have it. Look, I don't like technology. When I was a kid, I used to go to the corner shop and discuss your mother's corns and bunions. I wish you love, all bossed up in the air. The days have gone, lovey. Oh gosh, I wish they'd come back, but they won't.
But Diana, should we just accept that? Should we just accept that those days are gone? Or actually, do we need to hang on to a community spirit and actually demand that shops provide staff members for us?
I'll be the first person to demand that we have people there to help us. And certainly for older people, perhaps somebody with a disability. And again, go back to the mother with all these children running around all over the place. Chaos.
Diana, what's the problem with mothers with children?
God, you've opened a can of worms. Lovely. At your age, you've opened a can of worms. I think, but I wouldn't say it because she's going to start any minute now. She's a young mother that annoys everybody, and we daren't say a word, dear. You shouldn't have said that, naughty woman. Listen, I have news for you. I've got news for you, young lady in the middle. I don't know whether you've got any children, but I hope you make them behave. Because many of you youngsters are too busy in the store on your mobile phone, and the kids are little sod. Sorry, dear, it's true. They were mine. I can't be honest, yeah. Now, you young mothers, you've got a telephone in one hand, talking to your friend about God knows what. You've got the kids screaming and kicking, and you're not paying attention.
No, they don't do that. Well, yeah,
I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking it back. You know it's true. And that last minute call to your mate, you called her 4 times already. No, you mothers need to get your kids in hand.
Kim, you know what Rebecca's doing. She's scrolling through her Instagram. She's taking a selfie. That's what Rebecca Jane's doing. But I love it. Diana and Kim are dropping the truth bombs tonight.
Look, Dan, I'm on the gym. Excuse me, I need it. Hang about.
I thought you might have been, Kim, to be completely honest. You go and have another one. I love you, Kim. That's the TV personality, Kim Woodburn.
Keep the children in control. And you are a lovely lady. Technology's here, dear. Cheers, love. I'm going to get slewed.
Cheers to you, Kim. Also joined by the presenter, Rebecca Jane, and the fitness expert and journalist, the green goddess, Diana Moran. I enjoyed that. So what do you think? Who do you agree with? Marina on Twitter says, sadly, one of the reasons for introducing self-service tills is the reluctance for especially younger customers to actually converse with other humans, i.e. checkout operators. Amazing, but true. That's very true. Rebecca Jane just admitted it. From Penny, I love scan and shop. I've no wish to queue at a checkout. The choice should remain. I'm more likely to chat to staff at my local store. And from Rohan on email, as a sales advisor, I believe till staff should be brought back. If we keep following the likes of Amazon Go with the furthering of automation, we risk a growing unemployment crisis. And your verdict is now in. 77% of you agree with Diana Moran that supermarkets should bring back till staff and ditch the self-service checkouts. 23% of you are with Rebecca Jane and say, I'm more than happy just scanning on those horrible little machines.